Nichole here. Welcome back to my channel. So as you can see, it is a hair wash day. So I went to Dallas a few weeks back and I actually went to this salon called Press Roots because my friend works there, and so I wanted her to give me a good trim, but I went ahead and got the full experience while I was there, and it was so good. My hair turned out so good, like it felt so good. And I did my first steam treatment. I have never done a steam treatment before and I absolutely loved it, and so that is something I plan on incorporating more, but that is not why we're here. So I went ahead and got a good trim. I had said a few weeks back that I was predicting I needed a good like 3 inches off, and she definitely had to cut quite a bit, but I had my mom trim a little before we went to her, and because my mom was afraid to cut it, I was like, okay, no, I'm gonna go to a professional, get it chopped off so we can start off fresh, because I really want to start taking care of my curls more and really get it past this length, because it has been this length for a while. I'm also recovering from a lot of thinning and shedding back during like the COVID time. So yeah, I already washed my hair. I'm actually about to do an alpha-G treatment because she suggested that I do an alpha-G treatment because my hair was feeling a little mushy. I realized I have been doing a lot of moisture treatments, a lot of deep conditioners that focus on moisture and not so much the protein, because I was afraid my hair would get too hard and dry. So I definitely over moisturize it. So I'm about to do an alpha-G treatment, but like I said, I've already washed my hair. I used the non-oxidant shampoo for thinning, the number 2, but then I used the number 3 conditioner just because I had it left and I'm trying to clear out my stash. Full hair day video, everything hair. But yeah, it's all about hair. I haven't talked about hair. I talk about hair, but I haven't really focused on hair a lot, just because my life's been crazy and a whole lot of things are going on, and I've been enjoying sharing all the crazy things. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this started. So my hair definitely feels really soft still. So I can see what she's saying by the mushiness, because it's extremely soft, almost as if there's no elasticity to it. I don't know why I can't talk today, but anyway, so I have the alpha-G treatment. I went ahead and poured it in this spray bottle to make it easier. And I have my wide tooth comb. This is just a cheap one from the Dollar Tree because the good one I had actually got a little nick in it. So I had to pull this one out. So if you've never done an alpha-G treatment, oh gosh, it gets stuck in the spray bottle. So if you've never done an alpha-G treatment before, you're supposed to put it all over. I put it in the spray bottle to make it a little bit easier, but it's actually getting stuck. So I'm gonna have to go back to how I was originally gonna do it, which is just pour it onto my hair and rake it through. You're supposed to comb it through, but you have to work really fast because it dries like really quickly, and you don't want to be combing your hair when this stuff gets hard. So I'm just pouring it in my hand and putting it in my hair over the sink. I really wanted to use the spray bottle so it wouldn't be so messy, but that did not happen. So I actually got this dryer off of Amazon. I'll link this stuff in case y'all are curious. It's better than the one I had before. It doesn't get extremely hot, and sometimes I wonder if it should get hotter. So on top it has the timer, and it goes up to 60 minutes, and then the temperature, and the temperature goes all the way up to 75, and then just has the on-off switch. And then I like that this lifts up so you can get under it pretty easily. So my hair is hard and I definitely look crazy, but I'm ready for the second step, which is the balancing moisturizer. So I'm gonna finish this off in the sink because I really don't want to get in the shower again.
Slow down, hold on, take a breath. If I could, I'd make me feel less. Something in my brain causes stress. So come on, make me feel different. You wanna hold, don't hold back.
towel dry just for a little bit. I just finished rinsing everything out. But I want to show you some products that I just got, and I'm actually going to stash them. I got a few of these at Deep Dive and they're really neat. So I'm gonna use this for my overflow because products that I haven't opened yet that I really want to try. So I'm gonna stash anything extra that I've purchased in this. But when I was out of town, I found a couple of products that I've been wanting to try out, but I didn't want to buy full price. And so I got this pattern transition mask from Marshall's, and I have the treatment mask, but I heard really good things about the transition mask, and I had seen it before and I was like, transition, well, I'm not transitioning, but I've heard it was really good. Like, I've seen the reviews, and so I was like, maybe I should try it. So I got this. I also got this Adwoa Beauty Bow Mint Deep Conditioning Treatment. I had never tried anything from Adwoa. I cannot talk today. I've never tried anything from this brand, and I had been really curious. So when I saw it in TJ Maxx, I was like, ooh, I gotta try it. So yeah, I got this. And I've noticed I've been getting a lot of masks lately because one thing I love doing is deep conditioning. I've always really been into deep conditioning, and but I want to try some different deep conditioners because I have been trying out Nichole for the longest. Let me show you. This is the deep conditioner. I have been using this religiously over the past like 3 years. I feel like it does such a good job moisturizing my hair, but this also causes me to over moisturize because I don't do enough protein. So I probably need to start using the strengthening deep conditioner more. I have it under here. I just don't use it as often as this because I just love the way this feels in my hair. I absolutely love deep conditioners. So another deep conditioner I picked up because I had wanted to try it, but I didn't pick this up when I had went shopping some months back and trying this brand. It's the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk Deep Conditioning Curl Mask. I wanted to try it, but I didn't get it that day. And so when I saw it in Marshall's, I was like, ooh, I gotta get it. And it was only $5.99, so that's pretty good. And they have a lot of Not Your Mothers in there. So if you're interested in trying that brand, go to TJ Maxx or Marshall's because they have so many products by Not Your Mothers. I went on and did some Prime Day shopping. I did not do all hair products, but I did get some products that I've been seeing floating around that are patterned Detangling Nectar. I have seen a lot of reviews on this, and I was really curious, but I wasn't gonna buy it full price because, as you can see, I don't need any products. But I did get it during the Prime Day deals, and I might use this today. I also picked up this Adwoa Beauty Blue Tansy Reparative Mask. Like I said, I need to do more reparative, so I'm trying to make sure I'm balancing my collection between moisturizing and strengthening, and it's for damaged or color treated hair, and my hair is kind of damaged. I also got the Melonberry Hair Milk Leave-In Conditioner and the Melonberry Smoothing Gel. I'm not going to try these today, but I did see, I think it was Kelsey tried these out, and then I saw a couple of other videos and I was like, ooh, just because I never tried this brand, and the more I started trying the more expensive, as people would say, or the higher end instead of drugstore products, I've actually found that I really like them. So if they work, I'm willing to spend the coins. But like I said, I got these for the Prime Day deal, so I didn't pay full price. So I'm really excited and I want to try those. And then the last thing I got is this rechargeable lighted makeup mirror. And I got this one because I'm actually going to get rid of my other one. I've had that one for years. When I mean years, I'm meaning like probably 6, 7, 8 years. And I loved it at the time, but now that I have to travel with my child, I'm trying to not take as bulky as stuff because it's different when you're traveling with multiple people. And this lighted mirror is actually flatter than that one. It doesn't have like the base that doesn't fold up, because my pink one, the base doesn't fold up. So I'm gonna get rid of that one and then just be able to take this one to travel with. I feel like this is such an easier, sleeker design to pack. If I can figure out how to open it. So here is that. And of course it folds all the way back and you can just stand it up, and then it comes with a charger. So it's definitely a sleeker design, very thin compared to my other one. So this is the other one that I've had for years and years. Like I said, this base is really hard to like put in is so big, so bulky. And I really like it because it has like all these little different mirrors and it lights up, and you could do batteries or you could do a plug, but it's so bulky, so heavy. And so I definitely need another option. I can use this one here still because I don't actually have a makeup vanity setup. I just use the opposite sink since I'm the only one who uses this bathroom. So I can definitely still use it over there, but this is gonna be so much easier to travel with. So those are what I got from the Prime Day deals. Like I said, everything's gonna be listed below in case you're curious. And then I am going to go ahead and get my hair done. All right, so I'm gonna see how these go together. This is the Supercharged Honey Curl Custard by The Dew. I've been trying this out with so many different combinations and none of them have worked. So hopefully this Detangling Nectar works. This will be my first time trying this. This is, says our Detangling Nectar glazes curls to ease combing through knots and coils seeking their independence. This slippery formula is crafted from sea moss, aloe vera, and grapeseed oil to leave hair with shine and hydration. And it says apply to wet or dry hair. So my hair is starting to dry out, so I have a water bottle. I'm not gonna like make it super wet. I'm not going to use my Tangle Teaser because I want to see how well this does on its own. If I can get it to unlock. So it's very like slimy kind of. And this is not a new product. I just had been wanting to try it out. So it's new for me, but it's definitely not a new product. So detangling is actually pretty easy, but I want to make sure I coat all my strands with this. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my Tangle Teaser. Yeah, like detangling was no problem here. Okay, so far I'm really liking this Detangling Nectar like a whole lot. It's like, it goes on as slimy as it feels, but it's like moisturizing in a way that's kind of like hard to describe, but so far I like it. So now I'm gonna try the gel, and I didn't test this in my hands. I'm just believing that this is going to work. But one thing I've noticed is that this dries so hard, kind of no matter what I do. Now when I put a heavier leave-in under it, it didn't dry as hard, but it also didn't last past 2 days. I also was in Houston and it was extremely humid. So the original cast that this gel makes didn't last in the humidity because of the leave-in I used. I think I used the 3 leave-ins I've tried with this. I've used the Jamaican Black Casserole Strengthen and Restore leave-in, and this is very moisturizing, but it also made it hard for the cast to hold in the humidity in Houston. I've tried it with the Melanin leave-in and then with the Paul Mitchell Deconditioner. So those all were not good combinations. I've also tried it by itself and made my hair way too crunchy. Like so crunchy I could not even take it. Like it took a whole 7 days for me to truly break the cast. And my hair's too thin for that kind of hold. Now if you have thicker hair, like that is like perfect, but my hair's so thin and fine that that just was not the like optimal look. I needed to fluff out a little bit more. So hopefully with this there's enough moisture to hold it in the moisture, but also like not too much to break the cast and make it not last long enough. We shall see. And I saw Raina from Happy Curl Happy Girl do this combo, so that's why I didn't test it out on my hand to make sure it didn't flake. I just trusted that since it didn't flake on her, it wasn't gonna flake on me. And it's kind of making my hair really stringy, which is okay because the curls will clump. So once I put all of this in, I'm gonna let it air dry just for a few minutes. Not too long, because I also noticed that when I let it air dry, this gel, it's so hard to manipulate. So I rather manipulate it while I'm diffusing it than just let it air dry and then try to go diffuse later. feel like I haven't done a lot of hair content since I've been back, and it's simply because my hair is not like it used to be. It's changing so much the older I get, and then that whole like losing my hair phase where it was just coming out in clumps, like it just feels like ever since then it's just been so different. And so I'm really on this journey trying to figure out my hair again, figure out what works, figure out what doesn't. And I've noticed that the higher end products have been working so well, like the Bread leave-in conditioner. This stuff is absolutely amazing. And I have a few empties. I'm gonna do an empty video. I have never done an empties video, but I really want to do one because I've been trying out a bunch of different products, and so I have a lot of products that are empty, including like the vitamins I've been taking again. And I feel like they've been working because my hair has grown out so much. My friend, when she did it, she was like, your hair has gotten so long, and it doesn't feel like it, but it feels like it when I'm in the shower washing it. But when I'm styling it, it doesn't feel like it. But I've noticed that my curls hang a little bit longer, even once they've dried. Like this is longer than I think it's been in a while. My hair is definitely defined and shiny, like. So I'm going to let this air dry for a minute and go through these products and try to kind of like organize it, pull everything forward that needs to really be used up soon, and then move some other stuff back and date the stuff that I just opened, which is really just I think one thing, but yeah.
I could give you a big bad surprise. Let you take your time. Show you wanna die. Treat me nice and I'll save you a slice. Baby, it's time to slide. Do you wanna try? No, it's true. It's what we do. Yeah, I know. It's true. It's true. It's what we do. Yeah.
First of all, I got no regrets, but a twisting and turning, got no success. I remember the first time that we two met, the loving, the chugging. Can't forget how you held me at my worst. See right through, know what I deserve. The same old story reminding me, is it my way or your way? Makes my heart beat to the rhythm.
So I went ahead and just made sure everything was pulled forward that like was almost gone, and then everything that has not been opened I pulled out. So I'm just gonna put in this little container. I've already started like filling it up with everything that I just bought recently, and then the other stuff that's under there that I have not used yet is this TGIN Buttercream Daily Moisturizer. I use this more in the winter because it's very thick. I have the Blueberry Bliss Reparative Hair Mask. I had 2 of these. The other one's almost empty, so this one was my backup. I was talking about this one earlier. It's the Nichole Strengthen Protein Plus Moisture Balancing Deep Conditioner. I have not opened this one yet. I had another one, I had already used it up. This is the Texture ID Curls Styling Custard. I'm really excited to try this out, but I wanted to use up the B-Girl first. And then this is a co-wash by The Dew. I didn't have any more co-washes in my stash, and I actually might put this one in the shower. But I have a cleansing oil, the co-wash, but it's also a leave-in conditioner by Not Your Mother's. And then I picked up this one from TJ Maxx recently. Well, actually like a month or 2 ago. So I might put this one in the shower for my co-wash days. And then this Curlsmith fragrance-free shine gel, but it's the number 9 because I had originally got the number 6 and the hold is not that great. So when I saw the number 9, I picked up the number 9. I'm going to use up the number 6 just because, like, maybe to do slick backs, but I definitely want to try the number 9 and see if it is a stronger hold. It's supposed to be, but. All right, y'all, so I've been air drying for about maybe 30 minutes, not very long. My roots are really wet, but the ends of my hair are like just barely damp, like they're starting to form a crunch. This Kinder Platinum Bro Dry Spray all over. I have been using this like religiously whenever I diffuse my hair to kind of avoid any heat damage. Not that you can get real heat damage, but you know, just preserve my curls as much as possible in their fragile state. I'm gonna do medium heat. I have like oil all over this, but I'm gonna do medium heat, the one in the middle, and then the high fan. That way I can focus on my roots because the ends of my hair really aren't wet. It's mostly my roots that are still kind of wet, so that's what I'm gonna focus on.
You know me better than me. I know when looking at this that we can keep a secret.
I could give you a big bad surprise. Let you take your time. Sure you wanna dive. Treat me nice and I'll save you a slice. Baby, it's time to slide. Do you wanna?
I have a couple of damp spots still, kind of like right here at the front. Yeah, like right about here. But I can tell you just from this that it is more manageable than it was before, but still has a good amount of hold. Like, I'm curious to see how it does when I stretch it and really focus on my roots. I'm gonna put the concentrator nozzle on and attempt to stretch it. When I've tried to stretch my hair in the past, it has turned into a whole hot mess, but we're gonna see. I think I'm gonna do a lower fan speed, but with the same temperature in a cool shot. So I'm using this Curlsmith bonding oil just to kind of further scrunch out the crunch in my hair and just to really set it. But y'all, this is probably the best wash and go I've had in a while. And I attribute that to the products, but also to the great cut that I got to really give me a fuller look, even though my hair still feels really thin and it looks thin. Like, I feel like it has a much healthier look to it. And this combination of products like did so much better compared to before. Like, when I tell y'all my hair looked like there was like this much on this side when it was all down and only had the gel or had just that little bit of leave-in plus the gel, like my hair was so limp. And there is still definitely a hold to my hair to where I know this is going to last, but it's also not hard to where my hair feels like it's going to break. That's the one thing that was common with this Custard. I keep calling it a gel, but it is a Custard. But most people said that it left their hair feeling really crunchy, like it was gonna break off. And like, I have a crunch, a definite crunch I have, but it's not where my hair feels like it's gonna break off. Like, honestly, my hair felt like it did with the Apogee when I used this Custard alone. Like the hard, brittle, if you touch it, it's gonna break. But with this Detangling Nectar, y'all, this is a combination from heaven. Like, whew. Now I can like pick my hair out a little bit more so that this doesn't look so see-through. Well, let me change lights and let y'all see. Like, y'all, do y'all see this? The shine, the body. Even with my hair being so thin, it looks so good. Gonna wrap up this video. Thanks for chilling with me and having a hair day with me. We'll give like updates on how my hair is doing. I like to do update videos, or just in the next vlog I'll update you and show you how it held up, especially in this heat. We have dry heat, but I would love to try it out in like a humid climate when we go out of town again and see. But oh my god, so definitely subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. I like to post updates in future vlogs or videos and let you know like how my hair is doing after a certain product. If you are a subscriber, hello and thank you for subscribing. I've had some new subscribers, and so I just wanted to tell y'all I appreciate y'all, and let me know if you've tried this combination or you have another combination with this custard, because I really like it. And I liked it so much that I have tried it like 6 or 7 times trying to find the perfect combo, and I think I finally did. So that's a testament. If you really like a product, don't give up on it. Keep trying it and try it with different things to see how you can really make it work for you. But yeah, that's all for this video. I will see you on the next one.